She said, let's get out of this town, drive out of the city, away from the crowds. I thought heaven can't help me now, nothing lasts forever, but this is gonna take me down.
He's so tall and handsome as well.
She's so bad, but does it so well.
I can see the end as it begins. My one condition is, say you'll remember me, standing in a nice dress, staring at the sunset, babe. Red lips and rosy cheeks. Say you'll see me again, even if it's just in your wildest dreams. Wildest dreams.
She said no one has to know what we do. My hands are in her hair, my clothes are in her room, and her voice is a familiar sound. Nothing lasts forever, but this is getting good now.
He's so tall and handsome as well.
She's so bad, but does it so well.
And when we've had our very last kiss, my last request is, say you'll remember me, standing in a nice dress, staring at the sunset, babe. Red lips and rosy cheeks. Say you'll see me again, even if it's just in your wildest dreams. Wildest dreams.
You see me in hindsight, tangled up with you all night, burning it down. Someday when you leave me, I bet these memories follow you around.
You see me in hindsight, tangled up with you all night,
burning
it down. Someday when you leave me, I bet these memories follow you around.
Go for it.
Say you'll
wow,
remember me,
that's amazing.
standing in a nice dress.
Oh, that's emotional.
Yeah. Love you.
Oh,
Yes.
this looks so nice.
Yeah, you look great.
Just great.
Amazing. What words would you like to hear?
Oh, you look so handsome.
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 You try to tell me I look handsome. I'm trying to get hair out of you. No, everything.
Take me in.
Yeah, no, everything looks great. Even that nice.
Not much fun.
I really hope we can do that tour like that.
Ah, I think I will be able
Yeah,
to.
sweet.
I'm gonna look at you.
Yeah, covered in flowers. But
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
My boutonniere looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Me too. Nervous, excited. Just kind of want the drinking part to begin. So, yeah, the boys are doing well as well.
Are they?
Yeah, we had a few little dramas with
Oh, did you?
yeah, with the order. We grabbed the pizzas from the food, and
Yeah.
we didn't have anything to cook them on, so we had to run down and get pans, and we were a little bit late.
Oh, all right, we're ready to do vows?
Yeah, I think so.
I think we're ready.
Yeah. First off, I want to say that you look absolutely amazing, and sorry that it took so long to get to this day. It started already. And thank you for your patience. Who would have thought we would end up here? Considering you trying to run away from me at Paramount. And then me using my sister to message you on Facebook, which didn't really work. And then my phone dying on our first date. And we stayed at the train station for an hour like a bunch of losers that we are.
So I'm a loser.
Not too bad for a boy from Rockingham, a boy from Midland and a girl from Rockingham. Aimee, my beautiful bride, my heart, my everything. I am so grateful to be standing here in front of you today, about to tie the knot with the most amazing person I know. You're so smart, loving, wildly competitive, kind of funny. I would not be the man I am today without your love and support, your ability to get me to do things like travel, eat veggies and spicy food. Between all the highs and lows we've always been there for each other, supported each other and challenged each other when needed. We have come so far, you're a poor uni student and me having really bad debt. Looking at us now, you're killing it you're killing it as a marketing manager, and I've cleared all my debt and got my head back together. We have the perfect house to start a family. Your love fills me with so much joy, and that I never knew was possible. So here's what I promise you today. I promise to be your anchor in tough times, your refuge in crisis.
It's been a few of those.
Yeah. When you need someone to lean on to be your rock, when you need to seek an escape from the chaos in this world, I shall be there. I should be your safe house. I love you so much. I'm so glad we're doing this today, and then couldn't pick a better day.
What?
Bloody. Now.
Oh fuck! Now we're gonna do my ones
Yes.
now.
Oh yes.
No. Okay. I can't look at you for some of it. I think otherwise.
Yeah, no, I got choked up there a few times. I'm so glad I'm wearing the mic too. Thanks for that.
They come a little bit closer to stacking.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't look at my. Okay. Dill's my handsome groom, my love and soon-to-be husband. This is our day. I know we make fun of how indecisive. It's the start. It's the start bit that gets you all.
Yeah.
Of how indecisive I can be. But choosing to marry you is the easiest decision I'll make. God damn it. Give me a break.
That's right. I'm pretty sure they do editing as well, so they can make it sound smooth.
Yes. All right. I'm just not going to look at you.
Yeah.
The journey to get here has been amazing. Beginning 13 years ago on the dance floor as innocent 18-year-olds.
Oh.
God damn it. How much time do I allot for this? We planned cheap beach dates and experienced love for the first time. Moved out of home, learned how to cook, survived terrible housemates. Fuck Bill and Tanisha. That wasn't in there, I just added that.
Yeah.
Switched jobs and taught ourselves how to fix up a house. Well, I taught you, and you taught yourself, and I was a project manager. Together we have travelled to over 12 countries and lived in 7 different houses, but you are my greatest adventure and my home. Can I just skip to the end? You have held me together when my world fell apart. But can you answer that? Woo! Need a break.
So whenever you say 13 years, I go like, Voldemort, freaking 13 years.
12 years.
Yeah.
You've made me laugh when I never thought I would smile again. I feel my legs are shaking. Woo! Damn it. Getting to this hard bit. I think I'm just going to admit to that we have to cry and then get it. Damn it! I didn't bring tissues. I should have got you to brought tissues. Yeah. I honestly don't know how I would have got through losing Emma if I didn't have you squeezing that ugly cry and making me feel safe, sharing my pain.
Power through power. You got it.
Damn it.
Well, yeah.
Damn it, now it's snoring. Okay. The last day I was with her, we spent the day shopping and we joked about trying on wedding dresses. I'm confident she knew, just as I did, that you would be the man by my side. Okay, that was the hard bit. Now it's done. As I look to become your wife, I want to remind you of these words. Trust the overthinker, thank you, who loves you. Surely they have thought of every reason not to. Okay. We're good. We're good. You are kind and generous. You will always go out of your way to help. Whether it's driving all the way from Midland to bring my phone, helping a friend move, volunteering as a babysitter / a lease distractor, or jumping in to clean up at a party without having to be asked. You're someone that I and your friends know can always be relied upon, and it's just one of the many things I love about you. I love how easily you can brighten a bad day, and your quick wit means that laughter is never far from our home. I love how you truly care about my opinions and make me feel secure and supported no matter what. Oops, safe stupid grenade. I love that you're almost a bigger Harry Potter nerd than me. Shut up. When I look at you and our future, I see a husband who will be a true life partner, a father that will make his love for me and his children so obvious that they will grow up knowing exactly what they deserve. Now I should probably look at you for some of it. Okay, the emotional part. As your wife, I promise to stand by you when life is rewarding, to stand even closer when it is challenging, I promise to support your dreams and continue to build a fun and full life together. I promise to appreciate you and never take you for granted, to prioritize our relationship and always make time for us, to recognize that your mashed potato is better than mine.
You know it.
I promise to bring light to your darkest situations, just like you have always done for me. I can't wait to see where life takes us and to face every challenge, joy, and adventure together. Here's to our future and the incredible moments ahead. I love you.
Love you,
Oh,
mate.
thank God. It's over. How ugly do I look
And you still look great. Amazing.
with these flats? Oh, my legs are shaking.
I'm just worried with your mascara.
No, it's not running, is it?
Yeah, I ran a little bit. That's why I was a little bit.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
That's all right.
that's
I'll fix that. Oh, hello, big one.
I am unwritten, can't read my mind, I'm undefined. I'm just beginning, the pen's in my hand, ending unplanned. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find, reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken, live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins, the rest is still unwritten. Oh yeah, I break tradition. Sometimes my tries are outside the lines. Oh yeah. We've been conditioned to not make mistakes, but I can't live that way. No. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find, reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken, live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins, the rest is still unwritten. Yeah, the rest is still unwritten. Yeah. Oh yeah,
Hello and welcome to this little gem of a venue, Fair Brossan Wines, to celebrate the marriage of two very special people, Aimee Greta Ralph and Dylan Luke Pownall. Now, following that stunning entrance from our breathtakingly beautiful bride and her lovely bridal party, including our flower girl Elise, can we have a round of applause for this couple we love so much? My name is Ali Valentine and I am duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to law. Thank you for joining us and giving Aimee and Dylan the gift of your presence. They have spent only 13 years getting to know all about each other, and in that time we have seen their relationship flourish into a sincere and loving commitment. Your ongoing love and support is what has earned you a VIP invitation to be here today and share in such a treasured time as Aimee and Dylan make the most sacred of promises to each other. We take a moment to remember two very special people who are no longer with us. Aimee's grandma, Margaret, and her best friend Emma, who passed away at 21 and is our angel maid of honour. We all know that both Margaret and Emma would be showering Aimee and Dylan with love and well wishes on their wedding day. To begin, I would like to invite Aimee's mum, Cindy, to share a reading.
Thank you. If you can always be as close and happy as today, yet be secure enough to grow and change along the way. If you can keep for you alone your love as man and wife, yet find the time to share your joy with others in your life. If you can be as one and walk through marriage hand in hand, yet still support the goals and dreams that each of you had planned. If you can dare to always go your separate ways together, then all the wonder of today will stay with you forever.
Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Cindy. How lovely. Now, family and friends, let's take a journey back in time through Aimee and Dylan's love story. 13 years in the making. And what a tale it is of these two defying the odds again and again and again. Chapter 1 begins on a warm December night in 2011 when 18-year-old Aimee and Dylan met on the dance floor of Paramount nightclub. What a classy establishment. Aimee was out for a girls' night and only had eyes for her friends, but our bridesmaid Gail convinced her to give Dylan a chance, so thank you, Gail, after noticing his charm and his abs. So they danced the night away before Aimee bet Dylan she could give him a piggyback across the Horseshoe Bridge in heels, a bet she won. They ended up at Capitol, bonding over 90s hits and then parting ways with a quick kiss and Aimee giving Dylan her number. A first date followed and it was full of mishaps after Dylan broke his phone the night before and was uncontactable. Despite no response to her check-in message that morning to make sure the date was still happening, Aimee made her way to Perth Underground Station, wondering if Dylan would show up. Dylan, in the meantime, had ventured to the other side of Perth. You know how Perth has those awkward two spots of the same apparent station? He spent an entire hour of searching and finally spotted Aimee, much to their mutual relief. Now, despite such an unconventional start, they had a wonderful time together at Scarborough Beach. As the date drew to a close, Dylan still had the problem of a broken phone, so Aimee told him to message her on Facebook. A couple of days went by without any contact, and Aimee feared Dylan was spelling her name wrong, because surely he wasn't just not interested. She remembered one of her friends had hooked up with Dylan's mate. So she sent that guy a carefully worded, mildly awkward message asking him to pass her number on if Dylan was interested. Dylan had indeed been trying to contact Aimee, borrowing his sister's Facebook account since he didn't have one of his own, and messaging an entirely different Aimee Ralph. Eventually, thanks to Aimee's persistence, they reconnected, and of course the rest is history. Aimee and Dylan were quick to find their similarities. They are extroverts who like taking on new challenges, albeit with Aimee conducting careful research while Dylan dives head in. Both admit to being slightly nerdy, specifically with Harry Potter, and they'd happily challenge any of you to a quiz night. Aimee and Dylan enjoy playing footy and cheering each other on, and they share a mean competitive streak. They enjoy cooking, trying new recipes, and having moments of downtime doing quiet activities beside each other. But they do say opposites attract, and this pair certainly have some differences. When it comes to holidays, Aimee will search up the top 10 best eating spots, while Dylan is happy to just wing it when he gets there. Aimee Googles how to do things, whereas Dylan learns on the job. He is a night owl. She prefers an early night and early rising. Aimee admits to being a perfectionist, while Dylan is just happy to say that something has been done. Where Aimee is the writer, Dylan is better at verbal communication. It's a yin and yang relationship, each half of the partnership working together in perfect harmony. What one lacks, the other provides. On a typical day, you could find Aimee and Dylan starting off with a morning walk to get coffee and judge the neighbours' front gardens. They like trying new places to eat, relaxing with a good TV show, and having their separate together time where Aimee scrolls on her phone and Dylan plays PlayStation. Aimee and Dylan also love learning together, whether it's how to cook, put together IKEA furniture, or decorate the home. They keep their spark alive with cool restaurants, camping trips, and always having something fun to look forward to. This brings us to chapter 2 of Aimee and Dylan's love story. After 12 years together and plenty of talk about marriage, Aimee told Dylan he had to surprise her with a proposal. No easy feat. Last August, they set off to Europe and the USA, sparking Aimee's suspicions that Dylan might just pop the question during the trip. Dreamy Croatia was the first stop, perfect for a proposal, but no ring. Spain came next, where there were tapas and sangria, but still no ring. In Lisbon, Dylan casually planned a day trip to Sintra and a sunset jeep tour. Aimee, now convinced that the marriage proposal was just not happening, she was none the wiser. Dylan had been scheming. But cue the chaos. A mix-up with the train station, a scramble through dodgy back streets, and a late jeep driver almost derailed everything. Dylan, stressing big time by this point, pulled it together when the driver finally arrived. They sped to Europe's most western point, an epic windswept hill overlooking the ocean. It was as stunning as it was freezing. Aimee suggested they brave the wind for a better look. Dylan, seizing the moment, grabbed the ring from his bag under the guise of fetching her hat. While Aimee fumbled with her phone, he suggested a panorama, aka, please film me because I'm about to propose to you. Aimee misunderstood the instruction, cut the video short, and then turned around to find Dylan on one knee. The photos of this beautiful moment, disastrous. Aimee's hair in the roaring wind looked electrocuted, but the chaos, it was perfectly fitting given that first date. Loved ones, that is how we now find ourselves in the very privileged position of witnessing one of the most important occasions of Aimee and Dylan's lives. Aimee realised Dylan was her forever person when he held the pieces of her heart together after the tragic death of her very best friend Emma in a car accident. Aimee believes that you learn more about a person when they experience you at your lowest of lows, and Dylan was a pillar of support. Plus, Aimee is sure he's the only man who would ever get Emma's official seal of approval. Dylan knew Aimee was the one during one of the first times she went out with him and his 3 best mates. They thought it would be fun for Aimee and Jaden to have a quote-off of the film Benchwarmers. Aimee won, and 13 years later, Jaden still claims she somehow cheated. Family and friends, what we celebrate as we come together today is love. To love someone is to reach into that person and honour, respect and cherish them for all the wild and wonderful qualities that make up who they are. Aimee loves Dylan because he's considerate, generous, quick-witted and super animated when he tells a joke. Dylan loves Aimee for her drive, competitiveness, her pettiness, and her reaction whenever she feels vindicated. What stands out about Aimee and Dylan is their complete and wholehearted acceptance of each other. I'm sure we can all agree these qualities will serve them very well as they journey together through married life. All right, are you guys ready for the legal bits?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Already.
Aimee and Dylan, before you are joined in marriage in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is the union of two people, to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life. Now this is the part where you'll say we do. Okay. Aimee and Dylan, do you promise to love, honour, respect and be faithful to each other all the days of your lives?
We do.
We do.
You both said we do. I asked Aimee and Dylan what marriage means to them. Aimee sees it as committing to being a lifelong team. It's sharing life together fully and taking one final leap into the next phase of their lives.
So much better than mine.
Just you wait. Dylan, Aimee tells me that she is so excited to build your future together, see you become a father, and continue being your biggest supporter and loving partner. To Dylan, marriage is getting to spend the rest of his life with the person he loves most in the world. Aimee, Dylan wants you to know that he loves you with all of his heart and can't wait to continue this awesome life you have planned for yourselves. Not yet. Oh, I mean, you can, but... Aimee and Dylan, the commitment that you are making to each other will be symbolised by the exchange of rings. Your wedding rings are a circle, simple and strong, with no beginning or end, to remind you that as you are giving out your love, it is always circling right back to you. Now, true to tradition, our best man Andrew has the important duty of presenting the rings. Not only is he Dylan's closest and longest friend, we can trust him not to lose them. So, Andrew, could we please have the rings? Did I speak too soon?
Whoops. Kidding.
Do I take them?
Take.
Who'd like to go first?
Okay.
Dylan, you're going to take Amy's left hand, the one facing that one. And you repeat after me. I ask everyone here
I ask everyone here
to witness that I, Dylan,
to witness that I, Dylan,
take you, Aimee,
take you, Aimee,
to be my lawful wedded wife.
to be my lawful wedded wife.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I give you my promise
I give you my promise
to honour you,
to honour you,
be faithful to
be
you,
faithful to you,
and to share my love
and to share my love
and my life with you
and my life with you.
in all ways,
In all ways,
always.
always.
On her finger. Okay, Aimee, you're going to take Dylan's left hand. That's the same. And repeat after me. I ask everyone here
I ask everyone here
to witness that I, Aimee,
to witness that I, Aimee,
take you, Dylan,
take you, Dylan,
to be my lawful wedded husband.
to be my lawful wedded husband.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I give you my promise
I give you my promise
to honour you,
to honour you,
be faithful to you,
be faithful to you,
and to share my love
and to share my love
and my life
and my life with you
in all ways,
in all ways,
always.
always.
Aimee and Dylan, today we celebrate that each of you has found somebody who loves you for everything that makes you who you are and wants to share all that a marriage has to offer with you by their side for the rest of their days. As a civil celebrant authorised by this great country of ours, it is with absolute pleasure I pronounce you to be husband and wife. You may now kiss. Woohoo! Now, loved ones, please give us just a moment to sign the marriage register. It only takes about a minute, so please, if you wouldn't mind just staying seated so we don't have to wrangle you again. And could our lovely witnesses, Matthew and Andrew, please join us? Now, Aimee and Dylan, as you step forward into your marriage, always remember the beginning of your love 13 years ago, which very nearly didn't happen. Take care of your love, nurture it, and allow it to grow stronger in your many decades ahead. Loved ones, with utmost joy and happiness, may I introduce to you for the very first time as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Pownall.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you can please join me in welcoming onto the dance floor for the first time tonight the new Mr. and Mrs. Pownell for their first dance.
She said, let's get out of this town, drive out of the city, away from the crowds. I thought heaven can't help me now, nothing lasts forever, but this is gonna take me down. She's so bad, but does it so well.
I can see the end as it begins. My one condition is, say you'll remember me, standing in a nice dress, staring at the sunset, babe. Red lips and rosy cheeks. Say you'll see me again, even if it's just in your wildest dreams. Wildest dreams.
You see me in hindsight, tangled up with you all night, burning it down. Someday when you leave me, I bet these memories follow you around.
You see me in hindsight, tangled up with you all night,
burning
it down. Someday when you leave me, I bet these memories follow you around. Say you'll remember me, standing in a nice dress, staring at the sunset, babe. Red lips and rosy cheeks. Say you'll see me again, even if it's just in your wildest dreams.
All right. Just like to thank all of you for being here. Firstly, you're all our favourite people and made today so special for us. This day has been a long time coming. My nana likes to joke that Aimee has a whole life planned out. And yeah, maybe that's somewhat true. But the reality is, you know, we've been planning this day for a lot longer than a year. We just wanted to take a few detours first. We wanted to travel the world, live that apartment lifestyle, and buy our first house together. And now we're here after a roller coaster year of planning. I just want to take a quick moment to thank some people that deserve a bit of extra credit. Thank you to both of our parents for raising us to be the people that we have become. I think you guys did a pretty good job, I do say so myself.
Settling with a rocking hand, but yeah.
I did want to give a big special thank you to my mum for all the countless appointments and driving all the way up from Rockingham to try on wedding dresses and deal with my deal with my meltdowns and keep me calm. So thank you. Thank you to our bridal party for standing up with us and dealing with my type A personality. You all mean so much to us.
We killed a lot of trees today.
And especially thank you to my bridesmaids for ensuring my angel maid of honour, Emma, was part of the whole planning process and everything in between. Love you guys. Big thank you to our vendors and especially Bree over there.
The snapback was just quick.
For all their hard work, and she did an amazing job setting up everything for us. And I mean, I have heard lots of compliments that apparently I'm a very organised bride, so you're welcome. And I want to thank my new husband, that sounds really weird, Dylan. It's been a pretty busy year for us, trying to buy a house and plan a wedding in 1 year. It was like a lot to take on, but we did it. Thank you for your patience as I overanalyzed every decision, whether it was what dining room table to buy or the menu to get for this wedding. You did a good job of kind of hiding the frustration over the time and just smiling and nodding. But I would say after 13 years together, you should be used to it. So
That's fair.
so married life should be pretty easy after this. I'm looking forward to many more years of laughs and adventures as your wife. I love you.
Righto, my turn.
He doesn't need notes.
Yeah, I just wing this stuff apparently. Well, just another round of applause for Aimee. She literally planned every aspect of this down to the minute. pretty sure there was a 359 on the page. Didn't round up to 4, it was 359. But again, every one of you in this room has helped us along our journey and been there for us when we've needed you. And we love and appreciate that about all of you. And we're so glad you could be here to celebrate this with us today. And just let's get on it. Cheers. Oh yeah, cheers.
Right, hard stop out the way. Now it's great.
I'm Alicia. I'm a bridesmaid. If you couldn't tell by me walking down the aisle. This is Gail, also a bridesmaid. I'm going to play a game with y'all and see how much you guys know the bride and the groom. And if you do know the bride and the groom the bestest, you will win this Magnum Riesling from Single File, amazingly donated by Aimee's workplace. Thank you, Single File Wineries. A
2019. I think it's the
Riesling 2019. Yes, if you know your wines, you know.
It's as sweet as shit.
Okay, so the game, heads or tails. I'm going to say a question and then I'll say 2 answers. I'll say heads, blah, or tails, blah, blah. And if you think the answer is blah, you do this. If you think the answer is blah, blah, you do this. All right, anyone confused? Everyone know the rules. And if
blah, blah.
last one standing wins this. If you get out, just step back, please, because
Be honest.
ain't no cheaters in this room.
Kind of defeats the purpose of marriage, you know.
Okay. Shh. Shh. All right, let's start off easy. To see who's been paying attention to the sip and solve, and I guess the ceremony as well. What country did Dylan propose to Aimee in? Was it heads, Croatia, or tails, Portugal? Does everyone have their answer? Answer is tails, Portugal.
That was tactic.
My name is Amy's brother.
All right.
I know, it's half sister, so.
Okie dokie. How long did Dylan make Aimee wait for their first date? Was it heads, 45 minutes, or tails, an hour and a half?
I like how I got blamed for this.
Okay, locking in your answers. Locking in. Has everyone done their thing?
Call it.
Answer is tails, an hour and a half.
Okay, we eliminated some. It's okay.
Okay, next question. What was the first music festival they went to together? Was it heads, Groove in the Moo, or tails, Southbound? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
Southbound.
Alrighty. The answer is tails. Southbound.
I know, whoever's still in, come a bit closer, except Pa. Pa can stay there. But whoever's still in, come forward.
If you guys are still in, please stand forward. That question got y'all. Okay. Where am I up to?
Number 6.
After Dylan proposed, Aimee and Dylan met 2 of the bridesmaids, me and Gail, in America. Which city were they in when we found out they were engaged? Was it heads, New York, or tails, Miami? Looking. So New York, Miami.
Locking it in.
Answer is heads, New York. Okay.
Hey, Mum, you're still winner, yeah? Yeah, we'll get in
How
front.
many people have we got in? Nice and close.
Okie dokie. So, who was the first bridesmaid to be told about the engagement and didn't believe it at the time because they thought Dylan and Aimee were trying to get free food? Was it heads, me, Alicia, or was it tails, Gales? Answer. Answer is heads, Alicia.
Funny story. It was Gail's birthday the day before. She was too hungover to come.
Shut up, Dylan! Thank you. I know. How many have we got still playing?
All right.
You got the old fella?
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 left standing.
Step right up.
Okay. This one. Are these facts correct? I'm sure.
Can I read it first?
It's a secret.
Okay.
It's a surprise.
What is the most amount of goals that Dylan has kicked in a single football game?
Come on, Dad, you have an advantage.
Was it heads,
Back in the day.
9, or 7? Oh, tails, 7.
Heads, 9.
Heads, 9. Tails, 7.
4 out of the 4.
Who are?
There's only
Oh, there's
4
a head over there. I think. All right.
Okay, locking it in.
Answer is tails, 7.
No, it's I kicked I think 11 points that day. So. And then I got benched. Yeah, father advice to a father.
Okay, so 3.
Take your false teeth out when you talk to me.
We have 3 people in left. Do you think that last question was added by Dylan or Aimee? Heads, Dylan. Tails, Aimee.
Oh, that's actually a
Okay.
Low wolf in it.
dun dun dun.
Answer is tails, Aimee. Congratulations!
I would have lost just one.
Enjoy your Riesling.
All right. Good evening, everyone. My name is Andrew, and I am the best man tonight. I was asked to make this speech short and sweet, so here's to Dylan and Aimee. Cheers. I just needed that one to land, so that's good. All right. So, along with my fellow groomsman Jaden, we all first met in pre-primary 26 years ago. It all began when I made the fateful mistake of inviting Dylan over to my house as a kid. From that point on, he knew where I lived and there was no escaping him. That is true. Eventually, I just accepted my fate and I'll probably be stuck with him. Growing up, we would spend countless weekends and school holidays together at each other's houses, mainly his. Along with his brothers and sister, we would always find something to do to play or pass the time, whether it be water bomb fights, spotlight in the park next door, or Dill's personal favourite, wrestling. Sometimes he'll still be happy to bust out wrestling after a drink or two, even if his couch is collateral damage. Whoops. Sorry, Ames. As anyone who knows Dill will understand, He has always had a sense of humour and will often look to make light of any situation. Good, bad, doesn't matter. He will always have some sort of joke ready to go. One example that comes to mind is the time he was stabbed. In what most people would deem a pretty serious situation and naturally apply a level of concern and panic. Not Dylan. Instead, as he's receiving medical attention from the responding police officer who is applying pressure to the fresh wound, Dylan being Dylan, he looks at the cop and says, "Keep choking me like that and you'll get me hard." So growing up with Dill, we'd always have that. He was always just that little bit better at sport than me and the boys. He could always just jump a little bit higher or kick the ball a little bit further, and honestly, it was just a little bit annoying. It was then something of poetic justice when along came Aimee. He then realised what us boys had experienced that whole time. Finally, someone a bit better at sport than him. Getting to know Aimee firsthand, we got to see just how competitive she really was. Whether it be playing beans, our regular basketball shooting comps, the many, many beer pong tournaments, or even our semi-regular rummy cub games on Friday night, it was apparent Aimee always wanted to win. Aimee had managed to seamlessly integrate herself into the group from the very early days. As already mentioned through the night, she had a quick-wit humour and her uncanny ability to recall movie quotes at the drop of a hat, even taking down Jay, our movie guy, much to his dismay. On a serious note, though, seeing the happiness that Aimee has brought into Dill's life from the early days to now is something really special. Nothing means more than me knowing he's found someone who brings him such genuine joy and fulfilment. I couldn't be happier to see my best mate marry someone who makes him this complete, and I've no doubt you two will continue to create a life full of laughter, love, and unforgettable memories. I got a heart. So here's to both of you. May your life together be filled with as much love and joy as you've brought to each other already. I wish you nothing but the best as you embark on this new chapter. Oh, and Aimee, thank you for taking him off my hands. Please join me in raising a glass to the newlyweds, Dylan and Aimee. Oh, no. Cheers.
Take my fucking home with
We've got one more speech. Ian, the father of the bride. I don't know who you are, so you're going to have to point yourself out to me. There you are, sir. Cheers.
Thanks, mate. All right, I'll just get my speech organised. No, that's Aimee's schedule for the day, which is about longer than my speech. Look, it's a great evening tonight, and I'd like to really thank everybody for coming. Obviously, for those that don't know me, my name's Ian. It is my privilege to be the father of the bride. I'd like to start by expressing my deepest gratitude for everybody who's travelled today. My brother, who's come from Sydney, and I'm not sure where everyone else is. There he is. Trust you to get in the way, mate. That's all right. Just I'll have a read while you're at it. And anyone else who's travelled from a long distance, thanks for making the time to come. I'm sure we're having a great evening. I'd also like to acknowledge Cindy and Roy. I think they're around here somewhere. Where's Roy? Holding the bar up as normal behind here. And I know you'd be just as proud as I am of our beautiful daughter here today. Well, we finally got here, Dill. And I know it's been said a few times, but it's great you finally got your shit together, mate. All right? What can I say about this lovely young lady in front of us here? Aimee is a loyal,
caring and thoughtful, but a determined and competitive beast. I'm going to touch on a few of those qualities. As a child, Aimee exhibited the same determination we see in her today. Matt, where are you? I think a lot of this determination was played out with Matt. He played a key role in shaping that resilience and fierce competitiveness that we love so much. He was always stirring her up. Being a bit older, he could outrun, outcatch, outplay, outsmart, out anything, until Aimee got to be about 12 or 13, and then, mate, you were stuffed after that. So, but I tell you what, it was a 13-year apprenticeship on how to be a winner, and we know where everything goes now. As kids growing up, Aimee and Matt shared such a really close bond. You could really feel that deep love between siblings, especially when they'd sit on the couch together watching TV or a movie. The house was filled with that joys of sibling love. Stop touching me, get away from me, you're touching me. Get off me, you're annoying me. There was that wonderful deep love. But in all seriousness, they had the best of times as kids and the best of friends, and still are. I never had to worry about Aimee at school. She loved learning and excelled and was a top student. I'll get to you at your wedding. After primary school, she went on to Colby College and met lots of friends. A slight hiccup at the end of uni as far as which course to go in, but she ended up at UWA, and we're all extremely proud when she graduated. But it was her involvement in sport that truly shaped Aimee and her fierce determination. She took up basketball fairly young, and I really felt sorry for the opposition. It was a train wreck out there. She was brutal on the court. It continued in her AFL space. Yeah, because you started to get too bloody good at it. Yeah. No. I'd be on a mortgage by now. But AFL was where Aimee really excelled, as always. When it comes to anything about competition, she just blitzes it. And the number of players I winced when she was tackling or taking out, and including the superstar Ella Roberts, who's a star now, but you cleaned her up multiple times. Aimee also is one of the most, and it's been mentioned a few times today, the most highly organised and planned people, I think, in the history of people. And I refer back to the plan today. Shit, I've got 2 minutes and 1 second to go, so I better move along. She is organised. She knows what she wants and she plans impeccably. We also know that Aimee's a bit of a party animal.
Oh, yes, I love this story.
What story? I haven't got any story yet. I had too much material. I've only got 6 minutes. Come on. She's always really happy to go out and about on the town until about 9 o'clock. After that, you'll find her asleep at home on the couch in her PJs. You're going to have to push through tonight. It's 11 o'clock finish, so hang in there. It was in 2013 that on a night out at the Paramount that this story really began. It's not long after that Dylan arrived at our house in Scarborough, and I was out in the house. I could see out the front. I thought this will be exciting to see the new fella. Well, I was a bit disappointed because Dylan pulled up, Aimee bolted out, jumped in the car and he nicked off. And I went, Jesus, I tell you what, mate, I've got my eye on you, buddy. Too gutless to even come in and say hello. Well, since then, Dylan has been part of our family, and I'd really like to take the time to also acknowledge his family here tonight too. Well, what can I say about Dylan and Aimee together? I think they really complement each other. Dylan brings a sense of calmness and casualness, while Aimee is the queen of planning and organisation. And I tell you what, the last couple of days, a huge amount of stress. I feel sorry for the bridesmaids, wherever you are. You've all got a drink in your hand. Well done. Look, we've had a few hiccups, but it's been a fantastic journey. An example of Amy's planning, I go back to a little camping trip. We went to Margaret River. Dylan and I came down to set up, and more to the point, probably go down the bar and have a beer. And Aimee and Ren joined us a little bit later. Aimee had all the camping gear sorted. Dylan was under strict instructions on what to set up, where to set it up. Everything was going to go perfectly. The only hiccup, Dylan forgot the plug to the air mattress. And Aimee rocked up, and if looks could kill, mate, you'd be a goner. So sleeping on a flat air mattress for 2 nights, I'm sure was a till death do us part moment. Aimee was understanding pretty steamed up for a while, but Dylan took it in his stride. And despite your best planning, your absolute best planning, sometimes your partner gets in the way. That's called marriage, mate, all right? Dylan, go with it. Aimee's a force to be reckoned with, and you've had 13 years practice. You'll be right. Over the last 13 years, I've had the pleasure of watching you both grow together, from basically school kids into the responsible adults that you are today. It's been wonderful to see that and be part of that journey. We're all thrilled that this day has finally come. Now, when I sussed out Father of the Bride speeches, I meant to provide a few words of wisdom about marriage. Now, given I have 2 ex-wives in the room, Cindy, and my beautiful wife, Ren, wherever you are, I'm not sure I'm very well qualified. But I'm going to have a crack anyway. Let me know if you agree with this, all right? I just say, trust in each other. Laugh often. Laughter solves many things. And remember, you may not always be right. Now, how matter you think you are. Know how to say sorry. And above all else, know that the person you're standing with tonight is the same person you'll be standing with in 20, 30, 40, or even longer. All those wonderful qualities that you love about each other are exactly the same shitty qualities that you disagree, right? Enjoy the people that you are now, and you'll be the same forever. You only need to look at Pa and Grandma, and Pa's down the back there, married for 69 years. And I know Grandma would love to be here with us tonight, but it was a legend of a marriage. I think you could do nothing better than going over to Pa's and having a cuppa. Actually, it's Pa, so not a cuppa, a vodka, an ouzo, a Coke, red wine, port, whatever is in the cupboard is well ahead of a cuppa, but there's a lot to be learned from a couple that were together for that long. Finally, there are 2 special people who I know would love to be here. And I know they're both looking down on tonight. And that's your Grandma and Emma. And I know they would be thrilled for the evening we see here and the lovely couple that you are. Aimee and Dylan, I wish you both a lifetime of love, laughter and happiness. Congratulations. We love you all. And I'd like to propose a toast. I haven't got a glass. But anyway. But there we go. Thanks, Roy. Knew I could rely on you to get me a beer. White wine. Congratulations, all the very best to the Mr. and Mrs. Parnell.